Did you ever know a boy who got everything he wanted? Well, that was Jack. In fact, Jack was given so many toys by his mother that he became spoiled, and his mother became very, very poor. For you see, she used all of her money to buy toys for Jack until she was left with only one worldly possession, a cow. Except Jack, of course. Aside from being very, very poor, they were continually being frightened by loud thums.
Thumb!
And sometimes fees.
Fee!
Which would come out of the sky like thunder. This was very noisy, to say the least. But Jack's mother decided first things first and sent Jack to the village to sell the cow so they'd have money enough for food. Jack was very inexperienced in the world of commerce, so what did he do? What any young boy would do. He sold the cow for 6 lima beans.
Jack, you've never heard such fumming and feeing since you've been gone. I thought the sky would crash in on our heads. How much did you get for the cow, son?
6 lima beans, Mother.
6 lima beans? Why, Jack, you know I don't like lima beans.
But the man said they were magic beans.
Off to bed, Jack. Not another word.
So Jack went to bed without any supper. The next morning, Jack was awakened by a huge beanstalk growing right outside his window. Jack thought to himself, beanstalks this big are for climbing. And so he did. He climbed, and then he climbed some more. Finally, he reached the top. He didn't know that he was in the land of fum. Or is it fee? Jack started out in search of food, and soon he came to a huge castle. He crossed the huge drawbridge and entered the huge gate. Everything inside the castle was huge, too.
My, this room is big enough for a...
Giant? This is the castle of the giant of Fum. Or is it Fee? He's a mean, evil giant with a nasty disposition, and he stole from your father, let's see, 1 hen, golden egg type, 2 bags of gold, 14 carat, 1 harp, singing variety. You must return them to your mother, who was the rightful owner. But remember, the giant has a keen sense of smell. If he smells a stranger, he will say, fe-fi-fo-fum. And then you must run for your life, because that means he's discovered you.
But how do you know all this?
Because I am your fairy godmouse.
Just then there was a terrible thumping noise like huge flat footsteps. Jack hid behind the door just as the giant entered. He was huge.
Wife, bring me my hen.
And while Jack watched in amazement, the hen laid an egg made of solid gold.
Wait a minute. Fe-fi-fo-fum. I smell... No, that's not right. Fe-fi-fo...
Fum!
That's it! Fum! Fe-fi-fi-fum! But now I don't smell anything.
So Jack returned the hen to his mother, and she seemed so delighted that the next day Jack returned to the castle.
Wife, bring me my bag of gold.
It was more gold than Jack knew there was in the world.
Wait a minute. Fi-fo-fum, fee.
No, dear, it's fe-fi-fo-fum.
That's what I said. Fe-fi-fum-fo.
Fum, stupid! Fe-fi-fo-fum!
And as the giant and his wife argued, Jack slipped out of the door and was gone. He gave the gold to his mother. She seemed so delighted that the next day he was back in his hiding place.
Wife, bring me my singing harp. 1, 2.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in.
Wait a minute. Fe-fi-fo.
Fum! And for goodness sakes, hurry, I'm being stolen.
Ooh, I'll give you such a fum.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in. How I want to be in the number when the saints go marching in. You
know, Jack didn't really have to chop down the beanstalk, For you see, the giant was so afraid of heights that when he looked over the edge, he was so frightened that from that day on, never again was heard a fum or even a feeble fee. Only
Foop.
or...
Tweet.
And Jack changed too, for he had learned that there was as much fun in giving as in receiving, and so everybody lived happily ever after, Jack and his mother and the cow.
And the fairy godmouse.